My name is Riley Gilmore.
I'm Andrew Grondin.
And this summer we had the opportunity to intern with ROC USA.
So this is a cartoon from a 1960 issue of Popular Mechanics magazine. It shows a mobile home being moved in the back, and the caption reads, "Now there's something you don't see very often." Now for years, these homes have been referred to as mobile homes, yet even 57 years ago, the idea of them actually being mobile was not common. Now if these homes have been transforming into permanent housing over the last 50 years, then why hasn't the land property rights evolved as well? So this is a message that Paul Bradley, UNH alum and ROC USA president, has set out to solve. So this is his problem statement. While travel trailers morphed into permanent housing over 50 years ago, land ownership has evolved very little from what we know as campgrounds. As a result, not many other aspects of the market have improved much either. And Riley will tell you about the mission that he set out on.
So imagine not having any say in the decisions being made in your community, and also not knowing if the land under your home would be sold to developers. This is an everyday reality that members in manufactured housing communities face every single day. Owners of communities have the ability to raise rents without consulting members in the community, and also can sell the land for a different purpose. ROC USA's mission to make resident ownership viable nationwide works to reverse this by going directly into the communities to purchase the land. Once the land is purchased, the residents are empowered to make their own decisions in the community. Often, extra resources can be used to do things like plant trees and pave roads. Residents also elect board members that have the power to make democratic decisions, keeping the entire community in mind. This creates a more empowered members in the community.
So just to give you an idea of how ROC USA is set up and how it is that umbrella organization, it's governed by its board of directors, which is made up of its initial contributors, as well as 3 nationally elected community members themselves. From there, there's 2 arms, the ROC USA Capital, which provides lending to develop and purchase these communities as it is both necessary and available, as well as ROC USA Network, which is built up of our 9 national nonprofit affiliates that are referred to as certified technical assistance providers, such as ROC NH, which you just heard about in the previous presentation. And last but not least, our resident communities, which are not only our clients, but our partners. We work for them, we work with them, and we are even governed by them.
So prior to 2008, this system was being implemented on a statewide level in New Hampshire by the Community Loan Fund in Rock, New Hampshire. Paul Bradley, who worked for the Community Loan Fund at the time, saw potential for this business process to be implemented across the entire country. He made small changes to implement this system on a nationwide level, including connecting with regional nonprofits in order to go directly into the communities and work with them. In addition, he created ROC USA Capital, which increased the purchasing potential to purchase more communities. In 2008, ROC USA officially launched, and since then it has grown considerably, with 206 successful cooperatives, 14 staff members, and 12,799 homes who now have achieved housing security.
So as ROC USA continues its rapid growth, tracking and reporting on data is becoming increasingly more difficult. So Riley and I had the opportunity this summer to assist ROC USA in their Salesforce integration process. So we worked internally with ROC USA staff as well as externally with the 9 network affiliates to help move all their work into this new system. And just to back up for a second, Salesforce is a customer relationship management system that can not only simplify those tasks of analyzing data, but can support their business processes as a whole and even enhance it. So this is an example of one of the work that Riley and I did. This was actually the first project that we got and also the last one that we worked on. So we were handed an Excel sheet. It was essentially a market development Excel sheet of all the communities that we are actively trying to convert into cooperatives, and we had to create this. So we were, for the last 8 weeks, we went through a very iterative process of playing with different filters, formulas, field types, report types, workflows, processes, just to get this to where it is today, which is still yet to be finished. And this is just a really good example of the process that Riley and I went through to not only build these reports, but to help build this entire system. So as a growing national organization, successful implementation of this system is essential to not only enabling our network affiliates, but to better serving our communities. So for example, for our nonprofit partner Pathstone in Rochester, New York, we were able to make an extension of that pipeline that focused on their specific communities that they were trying to convert. It's really a mission-critical investment in both people and technology that will allow ROC USA to better scale and deliver upon its mission of making resident ownership available nationwide.
So over the past 9 weeks, Andrew and I have learned so much. We've learned so many transferable skills, including working with Salesforce, which has just become so prevalent in the business world we're more than likely going to encounter in our future careers. In addition, we learned collaboration and teamwork while working with the partner organizations to find their individual needs and built the system of Salesforce around those needs. We also learned a lot about the benefits of the nonprofit sector on society, specifically the amazing work that ROC USA does every single day. We just want to thank Faina and Fiona for giving us this amazing opportunity, as well as the awesome people at ROC USA who have taught us so much. And we're pleased to announce that we'll be going back on a part-time basis to continue our work during the school year. So thank you.